Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show, and we are about to enter Kika's house in attempt to rescue her from whatever is happening to her, from the doppelganger she keeps constantly seeing for the whole day now, and it's clearly affecting her mind a lot, and I have a bad feeling about this. I don't want Kika to do anything to herself, and yeah, I hope we can figure stuff out and nothing will actually happen. So yeah, let's just continue. Kyoji stands before Kika's front door, hesitating. If he rings the doorbell and her mother answered the door, what would he even tell her? Right then, Yoshi's voice echoes in his mind. Oh. Right, this isn't the time to worry about such things. He needs to get inside now and find Kika's room. Kyoji tries to the doorknob, but the door won't open. He reaches for the doorbell next, but before he presses it, the door suddenly opens from the inside. Whoa. Oh my god, she's okay. I mean, she's not okay, but... And this is also different attire. I like this. I like how she looks like on this. Kika bolts out of the house. This is the only character that have like two different sets of casual clothes from the ones we saw so far. Her clothes are disheveled and her hair is ruffled. Her face is wet with tears. Yeah, she's broken. Misano-san? This is so fucked up. She throws herself at him as he wraps his arms around her delicate body. What the hell happened? Shut the fuck up! I hate you. Kika's mother comes out after her, looking at Kyoji with an utterly bewildered expression. Kyoji just gives her the curt bow. The moment her mother appears, Kika starts shaking noticeably harder. Kika's mother turns to look at Kyoji, and her expression turns severe. Should I tell her Kika called him over? He has a feeling he would not be doing Kika a favor. He has a feeling he would not be doing Kika a favor, but he can't very well say he was here by the coincidence. Kyoji falls silent, and Kika's mother can't help but displeasure and confusion from showing her face. Oh my god, she's so going on the second place of like most disliked characters. She grabs Kika's arm. In her confusion, she stepped down onto the concrete floor and the entrance barefoot. Is it like Yuka is showing her mother as the doppelganger? Like in Yuka's eyes, her mother looks like Kika. Like Yuka and Gore altered her perception to see mother as herself. And that's why like she's saying that she's like constantly observing her and following her. They might not even doing anything to her. Like the images that we saw in the previous night. She just like have to walk around. And she'll be terrified by this. This is so fucked up. Kika waves her arms around widely, as if she were trying to shake something off. She looks in her mother's direction, but her eyes are distant, like she's seeing something else entirely. Yep. Misano-san, calm down. Kyoji holds Kika as she thrashes in his arms. He's panicking on the inside. He's found her, sure, but what now? He could just take her and run off, of course, but then what? He's at complete loss. Just when he's starting to get her away from here and worrying about the consequences later. Okay. Yamiko for the rescue for some reason, not Yoshiki. When Kyoji hears the relaxed voice call out from behind him, the relief washes over him. Oh, yeah. Yamiko slashes him and smiles. Shushes him and smiles. Her expression is somehow very different from usual. Jinna-kun. She knows that Kyoji is staring at her wide-eyed, and directs a diplomatic smile at Kika's mother. Okay. What? Yeah, she makes up stuff again. Yamiko offers Kika mother a business card. Kyoji catches a glimpse of it. And indeed, this says Kurata Yoshia. Okay. Okay. That's really weird. Kika mother accepts the business card, looking quite confused, and places a hand on her cheek. Enko produces a black letter notebook from the inside breast pocket. She flips it while she talks, looking pleased with herself. There's only the odd cartoon on the notebook's pages. The looks of it, Yamiko has drawn them herself. Don't give us this shit, I swear. Like, the sentence is like full bullshit. Kika mother looks terribly frustrated. The anger from earlier is completely gone. Now she looks like a child being scolded. Yamiko looks at Kika with eyes full of sympathy. Okay. Wow. This is actually very smart from Yamiko to keep Kika close to us, to get her to our house where Yoshiki is as well. This is very smart. I wonder how... I guess like she have to let her go, right? Even if she don't like it, because she's supposed to be like a school counselor, right? And everything, so she will have to obey, right? Kika mother shakes her head. The fuck you mean? Kika developed... what? Problems because I raised her wrong? This is so... I so hate you. I so hate you. You self-focused little like... oh my god, I hate you so much. You don't care about her, you care only about yourself, that how she make you look. If she will make you look good or not. I'm so frustrated by her, oh my god. It cannot be just me, right? It cannot be just me. But Yamiko says encouragingly. Kika mother still looks anxious. She keeps on talking, like she's making excuses. God fuck, oh my god. This is such a oh my god, this is such a sweet talk and such a bullshit at the same time. Emiko smiles kindly. Kika mother seems to calm down somewhat. Having said this, the color returned to her face a little. They made their excuses at the entrance and leave. Once Kika mother has vanished inside the house, Yamiku crumbles to the ground looking utterly exhausted. Yeah. Fine, I get it, just keep your voice down. She actually managed to convince Kika mother, but if her cover were blown now, it would be all for nothing, yeah. Kyoji drags her away from Kika's front door. You actually did it again. I told you last time, that's impersonation. What if she finds out? She yonks on his ear. Fine, I'm sorry, I get it. Yamiko laughs indignantly. Nope, in not the slightest chance. I mean, yeah. Yamiko peers into Kika's face. Kika nods wordlessly. She's not as riled up as she was when Kyoji showed up, but she's still holding tightly onto the tail of her shirt like a child, refusing to let go of his shirt. Yeah. Speaking of, what are you doing here, Yamiko? Oh. So Yoshiki actually sent you. This is interesting. I guess he made like his research on Kika's situation, on Kika's house, and he determined that some shady guy with like coat and glasses is not the best idea to get her. So he sent Yamiko, who have like very good acting skills. So yeah, that makes sense. Yoshiki is extremely smart. I really like Yoshiki. He always here to save the day. One of the best characters. Might be the best character actually. In general. He's such a clutch. So good. The old man did, huh? Where is he? Okay. He's been observing just in case if something happens. Great. What a child. The voice comes right from behind him. You're just so startled he almost stumbles over. When did you get here? Yeah. Now that he mentions it, they're standing right in the middle of the street. Oh wow. Right. Akane is living next by. Also, I said only Kika have 2 sets of casual clothes shown in the game. Akane have 2 sets of clothes as well. I haven't seen her in this before. Doesn't her like very casual clothing just for her house, I guess. Yeah. Good. I like it. It feels like it sounds. I mean, sounds. It looks quite comfy, I would say. It's a little buggy and yeah, it's quite comfy. I like this look. At some point, even Akana is there, looking their way from the entrance of her house. Kind of. Yeah, not the best time to ask. But yeah. Yoshiki turns around with a fed up expression. Yamiko follows him. Wait, we're going? But what about Misono-san? Kika shoulder quiver. Kyoji makes to say he's not going to leave her here, but Yoshiki beats him to the punch. Like, we just said that we are taking her with us, so what even is this question, Kyoji? Yeah, exactly. Like, sometimes Kyoji just like... Yoshiki answers his question without even turning to look at him. There's no doubt in his voice. Like, this should be obvious. Exactly. Maybe. Probably not. Yamiko waves at Akane, who can only look after them dumbfounded. Okay. The four of them get to Yoshiki's car and drive off. Koji leans forward to Yamiko, who's riding shotgun. Wait, what? What? You mean like shotgun? Like shotgun? What do you mean? What? I'm confused. What does it mean? I'm confused. I'm confused. What does it even mean? Can someone explain this to me? I don't get it. You may have managed to get Misono-san, but what if her mother finds out? I mean, her mom calls the school. Yamiko's voice is completely casual. Come on, that's just being careless. Okay. She waves at him in the carefree manner without even turning around. Is that true though? If she were still in clever Yamiko mode, maybe he would be more inclined to believe her. But Lightbug, Yamiko isn't exactly convincing. If anything, this is liable to convince him that he must have imagined the whole episode in the first place. This time Yamiko turns around to Kyoji and Kika and smiles at them. Yeah. Sure about that? Yamiko nods and crosses her arms. Okay. Yeah, Yamiko is so good in like seeing through them. Yeah, this is good. This is a good description of Kika mother. Yeah, no, I'm right. And yeah, you can't argue with me. Hey, Yamiko-san. Koji glances at Kika direction. I mean, even Kika is realizing it, right? Yeah, but we can't deny its truth. Kika shakes her head, cracking a small smile. Yeah. The car turns at a corner and their apartment building comes into view. Okay. Yep, time to explain stuff. Now we actually should explain stuff. Yamiko helped us. Yamiko trusts Yoshiki. Yoshiki helped us. So I think it's time to open up and actually talk to them. Kyoji and Kika. Maybe Kika as well, yeah. I mean, it's directly about her, so Kika should be the one talking actually, but it might be too difficult for her. So we might just get like approval from Kika, I guess, to talk about stuff and then give our thoughts on this, I think. Do not force Kika talk. Maybe that's the case. Unless Kika will tell us about what happened exactly in the mansion. As soon as they get home and settle into sofa, Yoshiki immediately gets to the point. Yeah. Kika stifles nervously. Kika hesitates. After a very long pause, she starts to mutter. Okay. Going with the doppelganger. Under you. Yeah, you call it a doppelganger. What? That's what you meant? Kika nods. No, it's not your bullshit expertise. It's more like Yoshiki expertise. What's a doppelganger? Kyoji remembers. There was some talk about this when they were at Yuka place. He wasn't really listening at the time yet. Okay, that's why he don't... Okay, being ignorant is one of like Kyoji points, I guess. Okay. Okay. It can be. Yamiko shakes her head. Okay. Yeah, there are people similar to each other. But in Kika case, it's kinda more extreme because it's more like her imagination at this point. It's not just some person that looks similar. Just tell no, so it will like make her mind at peace, please. Kika looks very anxious. Come to think of it, Yuka did say something like that back when they were in the mission. Yeah. Right, Yuka did say that. Yamiko shakes her head to reassure her. Okay, good. However, Kika's expression doesn't brighten. Yeah, and a lot of things were done to the doppelganger actually. Yeah, it's very personal. Kika's face goes red. It's probably connected to what happened at the time in the forest. Talking about it must be hard for her. Koji blends Sikata in. Don't twist her arm, old man. It does. But that doesn't mean you can just ask her anything you... Yeah, we need to straighten things up with Kyoji first. Like, Kyoji cannot be that negatively about the situation now. I get it that you want to protect Kika and her privacy and everything, but this is about saving her life. And Kyoji have no idea in what kind of situation he is. So we need to explain the stuff, yeah. It might be harsh for Kika. Very harsh, but ultimately it's for the better. Yamiko interrupts their argument. She takes Kika's hand and peers into her face. Okay, or you can like talk to each other actually. That's also a good thing. Okay. Yeah. So they actually got a talk, okay. Okay. Emiko comes back a good while later and has uncharacteristically serious expression on her face. Okay. Yamiko sits down on the sofa and gazes up at the ceiling, looking utterly exhausted. Uh-huh. Any specifics? Okay. doesn't remember the details. Okay, so she basically didn't tell them what happened to the doppelganger just when he saw her. Okay. Okay. That's a very light way to say it. Yeah. Yamiko crosses her index fingers in front of her mouth in the shape of an X. Yoshiki gives a small shrug and doesn't press any further. But Kyoji knows what she means. It has to be about Kika's. Yamiko continues. Yeah. Yoshiki, we need your pendant near her. Exactly. Exactly. That's a big clue for Yoshiki as well. Yep. Nothing. She just touched the pendant. Maybe Yoshiki had an idea, because he turns pensive, but he doesn't answer. Yamiko shrugs and hair is gone. Wakefulness and sleep, yeah, okay. With this, Yamiko's story appears to be an end. None of this makes sense. Kyoji still doesn't really get it. It falls into a brooding silence. He doesn't believe this doppelganger really exists. There's still no denying the fact that Kika is scared witless of it. Even if you don't believe it, you can cross it as the mental illness, right? Even if you don't want to believe that, if you don't want to believe her, then yeah, just you can like cross it as the mental illness and like meet with psychiatrist or something, you know? Just like think of some way of helping her. Because usually when you're like normal, just like guy without like knowledge about you and everything, that's what you would think, right? This is just like some kind of like mental problem. And none of the strange things that happened last night were illusions after all. And how is it all connected? Why is this happening to Kika to begin with? He can see the bigger picture. Yoshiki, who's been thinking for a moment, looks up. Yoshiki looks at him. What? Thank you! Oh my god! Yoshiki, that's what I wanted! Yoshiki is so cool. He basically gives up his only weapon, his only shield against Yuka to Kika. My hero, holy shit. Yoshiki, I love you. You did what I wanted you to do. Oh, let me know in the comments, is Yoshiki like your favorite character in the game? And I'm not asking like, you know, the favorite girl. I'm asking about character in general. Is he your favorite character or not? I don't know, I think he might be my favorite character. He's influencing Kyoji a lot, like near the end of the each road. He's always coming clutch with everything. He's just cool, intelligent, actually caring, like he's just amazing. I want him to be like Kyoji dad. Like what the hell? Just stay with Yamiko and Kyoji forever. Teach him guitar and everything. Yoshiki takes off the pendant, dangling from his neck, and holds it out to Kyoji. What is this? Yep. A stone shining with strange colors falls into Kyoji's palm. The stone cold roundish texture is pleasant to the touch. Without as much as another word, Yoshiki strides off toward the entrance. Yeah. Having said this, Yoshiki leaves the apartment. Yeah. Okay. Yamko shrugs and smiles at Kyoji. Okay. Can't Yoshiki just make us a dinner? Yeah, yeah. Well, what? There's more? Obviously. Come on. Hearing her say this to his face, Kyoji's speechless. Yeah. Guess so. During the dinner, he handed Kika the pendant, saying it's from Yoshiki, and she clearly looked relieved. Somehow, Kika seems to trust Yoshiki. Yep, I mean, when she's been with him on the staircase, everything been clear, so obviously she knows that he's helping her. She got first-hand and feel the influence of the pendant. Kyoji was not amused. Before he could stop himself, he added, "Who knows if this thing gonna help?" Yeah, come on. Yamiko immediately shot him down. Sorry. Yeah. I still wonder, like, because this is just like a stone, like a little fragment. I wonder if, like, there's more of it, you know, somewhere in the world. How Yoshiki got this pendant? Like, what is this material? What is this stone? Like, is it like fragment of something bigger? Is there like boulder of this? Or it's just like magically made thing from like another universe? I don't know. Like, I'm curious about like the origin of the stone, basically. Like, what is it? Who made this? Who found this? Who enchanted this? Why it's relevant to Yuka and Gore? Why it scares them? Why they don't know what it is? Because they don't know what it is, it seems. They just know that it's scary to them, so... we need answers, basically. Kika peered into the stone, entranced. No, he's not amused at all. It's no use. He has to admit it. It would appear he's jealous of Yoshiki. Yeah, pretty much. As he's worrying about this and that, he hears a reserved knock on his room door. Hi, Kika. Smiling. You feeling better? I really like your jacket. Your hoodie. It's a hoodie, right? Blue hoodie with blue eyes. This is so good. And he opens it. He finds Kika standing there. Sure. Yeah, come in. Kika looks around the room curiously. Ah, they are, yeah, they are my monster figures, you know. Kika pointed at the action figures in the bay window by his bedside. Yuri suddenly feels very awkward about his hobby. They are action figures, monsters and such from tokusatsu shows. Yeah, you've never heard of them? Like the whatever Rangers and Kamen somebody. This is for copyright reasons. Whatever Rangers, Kamen somebody. So yeah, Power Rangers and Kamen Rider. Sorry. Typically Sunday morning TV. You've never seen one. In general, Kamen Rider never went like outside of Japan, I believe. I think like Power Rangers are the only thing that went out of Japan into the world, and Kamen Rider never been like a thing like outside of Japan. Okay. Yeah. Kyoji hands her one at random, and she examines it curiously. She's completely back to her old self. A refined, smart, and reserved girl. The helpless baby chick-like way she's been acting for the last few days seems like a bad dream now. That's probably meant the way she was acting before really was abnormal. And the way she's acting now is what she's like normally. Yeah, exactly. Like, from before, it's been abnormal for the reasons that it was amplified, but I still think, like, these thoughts are still lingering within Kika. Like she said, it's been the case since she was little. So, yeah, she's still going to hide this and stuff, but it's not as amplified as it was before. So, yeah, she should be, like, pretty hidden with it. Yeah, he thought of her as abnormal when she was in that state, and yes, it bothered him. But the thought that she wouldn't be relying on him anymore, like she did the last few days, does make him a bit regretful. Kika says in a small voice, still toying with the monster figure in her hands. Yeah? Kika goes red in the face, fidgeting, like she finds it hard to take further. I guess, I mean, she remembers what they did, so she wants to talk about this probably. Like, I was not myself, something like this. No way. Not again, Kyoji thinks of it to himself. His heart starts beating fast for a moment, but he's wrong. Yeah. I just realized she have a branzolet as well on the hand. Feeling like this is a bit anticlimactic, Kyoji drops his shoulders. Oh, that? I don't mind. Kyoji shakes his head. You weren't yourself, Miss Anasen, I know that. So, don't let it wait on you. But Kika hangs her head again, and then shakes it in denial. Yeah, see, that's what I said. It's always been within her, but Yuka amplified this to show up way more than it should. Harbored within her. What does she mean by that? Is she talking about that? Well, little behavior she's been exhibiting those last few days? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's going to open up to him, actually, about the past and everything. Kyoji thinks back to his primary school days. I think boys don't really play that game all that much, but the girls did, right? Kika cocks her head, puzzled. I mean, it hurts. Kika goes red again. Okay. And? What about it? Okay. So when you first time tried to play, it felt good. Okay, I see. That's how you get addicted to this, basically. Kika is bright red now. Her eyes fixed on the floor. Yeah. Now, Kyoji feels himself go red too. Silence hung between them for a moment. When Kika eventually continues, she does so haltingly, her voice so meek, it's nearly inaudible. Oh, she didn't find it out. You actually told her about it. I mean, she's been innocent and she just discovered a new thing. And she just bluntly said that to her mother. And that's when she got traumatized. Wow. That makes actually a lot of sense. Because she had to tell her, right? This is like a new experience and she was like, hey mom, you know, I found something funny to do at school. Yeah, that's, yeah. And then what? Damn, she actually stopped you. Okay. Damn. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. I don't like her. Kika mother. At the time, Kika likely couldn't even understand why she got scolded. He's sure of that. Also, Kika sounds awfully similar to Yuka. That's why sometimes when I'm talking, I'm saying Yuka and then I'm correcting myself to Kika. Because it's extremely confusing. She probably didn't think that she was doing something obscene. Something wrong. Yeah, exactly. Back in the day, that was just a new experience and she didn't knew anything about this. They didn't had like education about this. Probably at the age she discovered that and stuff, and no one talked at home and this and anything. So yeah, she just discovered new thing and her mother just like snapped out of this. Like, it's not her fault. You could just like, you know, give her some like talk after what happened and not just like antagonize her instantly. But then all of a sudden her mother started calling her names, slapped her. The mother she knew only as a kind and loving said Kika was no daughter of hers. Yeah, this is fucked up. For a child, utterly dependent on her parents, such words are soul crushing. Kyoji could only imagine how much hearing that hurt Kika. Yeah. Finally someone who actually talked sense. Yeah. She is. Kika smiles sheepishly. All the tension's gone from her face. Yeah, she is. For how Okay, you know what? I will probably cut here and I will just check on Google what the hell that word means. I literally never heard of this and I have no idea what that means. She may seem at times one can beat Yamika when it comes to making people feel better. What does it even mean? No matter how irresponsible she might act, it's at moments like this that Kyoji feels like he can't hold a candle to her. Also now, he knows why Kika reacted to the iron bar the way she did. Yep. To Kika, an iron bar is a symbol of trauma. Something that she likes, but also something that is traumatic to her. Kika looks at Kyoji, hanging her head again. Okay. Are we going to get confessed by Kika that she actually likes us too? Yeah? Kika falls silent for a long moment, hesitating. She looks a little tense. It's contagious. Even Kyoji's heart beats faster. He has a feeling. He can tell what she's about to say. Misano-san, He opens his mouth, thinking he should go ahead and say it first, but Kika beats him to the punch. Oh. This is such a good road. Why everyone hates this road? This feels like the most normal road of them all. Like the most normal one. I swear, this is the most normal road in whole game. There's like barely supernatural things going on, if you think about this. There's like amplifying Kika, like memory, feelings and everything, showing her images. But there's no like, I don't know, stuff that happened in like Akane Road, Aoi Road, like being possessed, being used, like that, like I don't know. But probably something will happen later, right? There must be a reason why people tell me that this is horrible. There must be a reason. Unless I should see reason at this point anyway, but I'm just not seeing it. I don't know, maybe I see this game differently. Mm. How much courage did it take her to say these words? The thought makes Kyoji heart edge. This girl standing before him now isn't the calm or overachiever he always thought she was. Nor is she a frail little girl he has to protect and fret over all the times. She's just a normal girl with problems and worries, and despite that, she's managed to tell him she loves him. Me too. I love you too, Misona-san. As soon as the words are out of his mouth, he feels his face heat up and his cheeks flush. Kika too is so red as she looks like steam might start billowing from her ears at any moment. Yeah. Kika eyes well up with tears. Even as she dabs them away, she caresses her face into a smile. I'm happy too. This is a happy episode. Oh, they kiss. Who knows how often? Kissing makes him want to touch her. His hand inches downwards her breasts and she twitches under his curse. Okay, we are going to have the awesome scene that you are not going to see, but I can guarantee this is going to be on the wholesomeness of like ending of the good endings on Aoi and Akane. But probably I liked more Aoi ending scene more than Akane ones. Like the ending scene, just talking about the scene, like that was lovely and everything. So yeah, I think like this is going to be awesome. But yeah, I'll cut a lot out of this probably. Her face still red, her head still down. She whispers, "Aww." Sure. Kyoji turns off the room fluorescent light, and darkness settles over the room. You can hear the sound of fabric shifting. His eyes gradually get used to the dark. The moonlight shining in front of the outside casts a faint glow over the room. The sight takes his breath away. The sigh, yeah. Standing before him is Kika, completely naked. Her light hair glows in the moonlight, its wavy locks flowing over her porcelain-like skin. The gentle light beautifully illuminates her curves and contours of her body. Her voice is barely audible whisper. Yeah, right. Frustrated, Kyoji takes off his clothes too. Kika gently nestles against him. Her skin has that fresh out of the shower smell, clean and sweet. When he realizes the fragrance is that of his own body soap, Kyoji feels oddly bashful and happy at the same time. Kika gently, fearfully runs a hand over his bare skin, and Kyoji does likewise. Her skin is so smooth, soft and smooth, and he thinks once more that she feels very fragile. A faint warmth. She runs her long, supple fingers from his shoulders to his chest. Her face is right next to his. Fine features and flawless eyes shining. Then they flutter shut. She bashfully pats her lush lips. She pulls him to her. They kiss. Her lips are meltingly soft against his. Before he knows it, he's wrapped his arms around her body. She stiffens in his embrace for a moment. Her long eyelashes tremble, and her shining eyes look at him longingly. A sweet breath escapes her lips. She's so soft. Her body feels smaller and daintier than he expected in his arms. Kika isn't all that short compared to the other girls her age, but still, it once more brings home to him that the man's and the woman's body are fundamentally different. I want to protect her. That's how Kyoji feels. He wants to protect this girl, to do everything he can to keep her safe. Her shapely breasts pushed against his arm. They are soft, supple, and he can feel their hardened tips pressed against him. Ever since he saw her nude body in the dark. No, perhaps even since she walked into the room. His members had been fully erect. Yeah. Standing right in front of Kika would mean his privates would be in full view. He realized it, a little late to worry about that now, but it still makes him bashful. Okay, payback time, I guess. Even in the moonlight, Kyoji can tell how hard she's blushing. This is freaking awesome. This is so sweet. This is an awesome scene. Yes. He stands up in front of her like she asked. It feels very embarrassing to do so. Sorry. Kika smiles faintly and brings her lips to his tip. When her soft lips touch his tip, pleasure runs through him. He can faintly feel the warmth of her breath against him. Misono-san? Kika whispers, one only. She puts his tip on her tongue, parts her lips and slowly takes it between them. Her arms wrapped around his waist suddenly tighten their grip on him. Kika looks at him with a hint of anxiety in her eyes. It feels amazing. If you keep doing that, Kika, bright reds as ever, nods wordlessly. Does she mean I'm fine to go ahead? The thought is beyond embarrassing, but he can't last much longer. The corners of her eyes wrinkle up in a smile. Kika silently shakes her head. Is it just me, or is Misono-san really good at this? Unbeaten, that inappropriate thought crosses his mind. But this isn't about her being lewd or obscene. Sex isn't weird when it happens between two lovers. That's what he thinks. He looks at the brightly smiling Kika. Gazing at her loins, captivated, Kyoji says, Misono-san, so, this is my first time. Kika smiles, legs wide open. She bashfully embraces him. Okay. Kika gazes at Kyoji, her face very red. No, I should be saying that. After exchanging the phrases with serious looks on their faces, the two of them burst out laughing. Yeah, that's been weird. Kika holds tight to Kyoji. But looking at Kika's expression, he can tell that she's in much more pain than he is. If only he could make this feel just a little better for her. Tears spills from her large blue eyes, running down her face and onto the sheets. She smiles softly. She doesn't look fine at all, but hesitating would just endlessly prolong her pain. Kika bugs her arms, holding onto him more firmly. And then his body goes completely limp. Oh damn it. He can't believe I'm the one he put it in. Okay. I mean, it's your first time. He might be inexperienced, and this is humiliating. Sorry. Kyoji is devastated, but Kika only smiles gently at his words. Ah. She places a hand on his cheek. Even though she's in so much pain, she's still trying to comfort him It makes Kyoji genuinely happy. Sorry, but I'm still good to go. Saying this makes him feel a little bashful. He doesn't want to look greedy. Kika closes her eyes and let out an eager breath. As he sees her lovely lips draw near, Kyoji realizes her intentions and seals them with passionate kiss. In the faint light of the moon, her golden locks billow out over the bed. She squeezes her eyes shut, clinging to him. With a last weak cry, Kika's body falls limp into the bed. Wow, and instantly into the regret phase. Wow, her mental stress over what happened back in the day is so big. Wow. Even though she just did something out of passion and love, it's still haunting her. Damn. Kika goes very red and confused, agonizing over what to do. She looks like she might burst into tears at any moment. Kyoji can't really blame her. Right in the middle of the bed, their bodily fluids, well to be precise, mostly Kika body fluids, form a gigantic stain. This isn't just on you, Miss Ono-san. This is much my fault as it is yours. I just strip the bed for now. I will put my blanket on it and sleep on top of that tonight. Then I will wash it tomorrow on the sly. Kika hangs her head despondently. The gesture is substantially different from the ones the ones he'd seen so far. Charming in its own way. Oh shit! Don't come in! Both of them startled at the sudden knock on the door. Kyoji covers his lower half with his blanket and hurriedly pulls on his pajama top. He then pushes Kika down on the bed and throws the blanket over her. Yeah, hide her! That still would be like suspicious that they cannot find Kika anywhere, right? Yeah, I'm up. Yeah, what is it? Sure. Yamiko would normally just open the door and come in, but for some reason she doesn't. She probably heard everything or figured out stuff, and she didn't saw Kika, and she just like, yeah, you know what? You should just finish what you started and just go to sleep already. I won. I'm trying to sleep here. Can you please not wake me up over stupid stuff like this? Okay. God damn it. Leave me alone. I was dozing off. Okay, dozing off. Okay. Good night while leaving coffee. Are you serious? Wow. Yamiko so knows what happened. Her footsteps grow more distant. Yamiko is so cool. I love Nora Yamiko as well. Might be my second favorite character. Maybe. Kika pops her head out from under the blanket, looking like she's about to speak. Kyoji brings a finger to his lips, hushing her, and listens carefully. Yeah, if Yamiko actually went away. He can hear the door close. It sounded like Yamiko went back to her room. Kyoji puts on his pajama bottoms and carefully opens the door. Seeing there is a tray with steaming coffee on it. 2 cups of steaming coffee. She's so freaking knew it. She's such a goat. Damn. Yamiko, I love you. You are so good. Damn. I'm so in love with this. Such a good road. I don't know, like, I swear, like, what is going to happen that will make me don't like this road? What is going to happen? I'm so terrified because it's so good right now. It's been terrifying for some time, yes. But overall, everything going like in good direction. And everyone is awesome. Yoshiki is helping like the way I wanted him to help. Yamiko as being true hero in the situation. What the so good. Kyoji returns to his room, throwing. She noticed the tray in his hands. Kika opens eyes open wide. I guess she was teasing us. Yep. And Kika just probably cannot understand in her mind how the hell Yamiko just left it like this. Because if that would be her mother, that would be like hell. And that's what Kika thinks of right now, probably. So, wow. They exchange glances and chuckle. It was awkward. Some part of Kyoji would have preferred Yamiko to leave them in peace, but there again, he was simply too happy to care. The following morning we'll see the next episode. Wow. Such a cool episode. Wow, they saved Kika in so many ways in this. Wow, giving a peace of mind, a peace in the mind, helping her to not being influenced by Yuka, understanding Kika's situation, giving privacy to Kika and Kyoji when they love each other and everything. Like, such a good episode. Why is everyone hating this road? I don't know. I'm afraid of figuring it out. Anyway, it's been a very good episode. I really like this. Hope you did as well. Yeah, let me in the comments what do you think about the story of Kika so far. I think like it's the most normal road out of the three so far. And it's the most awesome one. I don't know. I know you said that you did not expect me to say it. Or at least hear it on the video. That this is a good road, but it generally feels so far like this is the most timid and like the most normal road of them all. We had the tentacles, yeah, but it's not technically something that happened to Kika herself. It happened to the illusion. So yeah, it's been a fucked up thing, but it's not like something happened to her per se. So from the perspective of the characters, it's cool. Like if we discredit that one thing, right? Like yeah, like Yuka influence stuff, yeah, we know, but in general, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you next one. So for now, Pocket Watch, let's get out.